Today we'll be talking about expensive vendors versus cheap vendors. First on our list is quality. An expensive vendor has a lot of funds to move around to be able to deliver on quality, while the cheap vendor, on the other hand, will want to compromise on quality because they do not have enough funds to make it work. For example, a decorator. An expensive vendor, a well-paid vendor, is able to work with good materials like fresh flowers, high-grade artificial flowers, high-grade wood, while a cheap vendor might not be able to provide all these things because they do not have enough funding to be able to get it. They would rather go for cheaper options of flowers, maybe the lowest grade of wood, and at the end of the day, these things come out really tacky. I will use two caterers for example, an expensive caterer and a cheap caterer. Now, an expensive caterer is charging you 3,000 naira per head, while a cheap caterer is charging you, say, 1,000 naira per head for the same Nigerian and Chinese menu. The expensive caterer is able to do a table setting for you, use really nice cutleries, charger plates, get really nice design of napkins. Now, the cheaper caterer, on the other hand, is not able to provide all of this. Why? Because they don't have enough fundings too. I remember a client mentioned to me once that she wanted to use a local caterer, what Yoruba people call olopo something. Those people that you just get the bag of rice, get your cow, and then have them kill it and then come and serve it at the party. But then I had to explain to her that, ma, if you want this standard, if you want your food to be well presented to these people, if you want your waiters to be neat, attend to your guests fast and on time, I would suggest that you don't go with that. Instead, you go with this other caterer who is able to cover all of this, and you do not have any stress. You do not have to worry about anything. You know your guests are well served and they are well catered to with the highest form of professionalism, standard and presentation ever. I hear a lot of times when people say, oh, the waiter was smelly, or the waiter stole something from a guest. I try to explain to them that a whole lot of these expensive vendors put in a whole lot to build their brand. A lot of them offer trainings for their staffs monthly. They offer training on personal development, all-round mannerism and all of that. Now, with cheap vendor, on the other hand, we just go outside and look for boys somewhere like, okay, I'll give you 2,000. I'll give you 2,000. Just come and serve the guests. Now, the guy is going into the party with 2,000, and then he enters there and sees people with expensive phones, expensive bags. He's just there to get what he can and go. He's probably not even interested in the brand. He knows nothing about brand management. He knows nothing about professionalism. So I try to tell clients all the time, as much as you can, please go for a vendor that understands quality, professionalism, service delivery, and all that, so you never have any cause to be angry or to be sad after the event. A lot of big brands know that they have a lot to lose, so they try as much as possible not to mess up. I really like to work with bigger brands most of the time. They know that they have their names on the line. They won't want to compromise on anything. A small chops vendor that has been in the business for over 10 years will not come and reduce the size of small chops to 10 naira or reduce the size of small chops to chin chin size because they want to do the job. They would rather not even take the job than to do it and mess up. Now, the cheap vendor, on the other hand, just wants to make his money. So if you offer him 100 naira, he's happy to take it, to get what he can, and he will go. I will give an example where a caterer, a client hired a small chops vendor, and the vendor had given the client a quote of 500 naira per plate, which is the minimum small chops option. And the client beat this small chops vendor down to 350 naira. And on the day of the event, this small chops guy came with himself, one fryer and one server to serve 1,000 people. How will one person serve 1,000 people? And I asked, why did you do it? He needed the money one way or the other. And at the end of the day, we now had people, guests that came to sit down and enjoy the party, going around trying to get small chops for their guests and all of that. It was just messy. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. On our next episode, we'll be talking about how to find your perfect wedding venue. So please stay tuned. See you on the next episode. Bye bye.